Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 79 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and it's time for some Shadows over Innistrad Swiss draft. And we've got a draft starting up right now. Opening up, we've got a Rattle Chains, which isn't terribly exciting. Blue-white tempo is a fine enough deck, but it's just not that amazing. There is, however, a Lightning Axe, which is pretty darn solid. There's a Spiteful Motives. I'd like to get that back around. I don't know if we will. Hinterland Logger, Throttle. But yeah, Lightning Axe I think is just the best card in the pack, and we are going to take it. Alright, pick 2, we've got a Devil's Playground, which is fine, but really expensive. 6 mana is just asking an awful lot. Voldaren Duelist, and then nothing? These packs are going to die off really fast. I would like that Duelist. The Devil's Playground is good. I think I might just take it. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. I do want that Duelist, but it's not going to come back around. Not with as bad as that pack was. Does this pack get better? It does not. We've got a Silver Strike, a Cult, a Dance with Devils. I wouldn't mind taking a Cult and going into Werewolves. Silver Strike is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Yeah, let's take the Cult. Let's see if we can go into red-green Werewolves. Up next, we get ourselves a Quilled Wolf, which goes into our plan for the moment. Tenacity is good. These packs are bad, though. Like, really bad. I'll take the Quilled Wolf. I think it's honestly probably the second best pick in this pack behind the Tenacity, but yeah, Quilled Wolf. Up next, we get a Vessel, which isn't quite what the red-green deck wants to be doing, so Aim High kind of looks like the pick here. Yeah, let's take it. Solitary Hunter, now that I like to see. One of the better werewolves, and exactly what we're looking for, so we'll take it. Alright, up next we've got a Rush, which honestly might be the best pick in this pack. Yeah, it's boring, but I think it's going to be what we take here. Next up, we've got ourselves not too much. We could take a Foul Orchard to splash for black if we get something. Yeah, I think that's just going to be the pick. I don't want the Structural Distortion. Sanguinary Mage, you're okay. Stoic Builder, you're also okay. I think the Mage... No, the Builder. The Builder's going to get some bonuses from things like the Intrepid Provisioners that we'll hopefully pick up. True Faith Sensor. So yeah, let's take a Stoic Builder here. Another Aim High, a Wicker Witch. I've already got an Aim High, so I guess I'll take a Wicker Witch, but these packs have been bad, and they've been bad from the start, so it's not even like I'm in the totally wrong colors or something. These packs have just been bad. This may be the draft where I finally go down. We'll see what Pack 2 and Pack 3 have for us, though. Okay, and then we get an Uncaged Fury and an Intrepid Provisioner, so who knows what's going on. I guess red-green looks a little bit open, at least slightly. I think we will take that Provisioner. We can get an Uncaged Fury at some point. Provisioner hits our Hunter, it hits our Cult, it hits our Builder. Seems fine. And we've got not much here. We've got a Farbog Revenant, which we could splash for, but we won't. But nobody's going to play the Blessing, and probably nobody's going to play the Existence, so let's take the Revenant. Second last pick, Vessel of Nascency, seems very wrong. Very, very, very wrong. We'll take it. We may or may not play it. It is fine kind of card dig. So I think it'll sit in the main deck for now, at least. Hulking Devil, not a card we're going to play. Get out of there. And a Swamp. So we've got 11 playables out of Pack 1. Some of them are less good, like Rush and Vessel for our deck anyways. Wicker Witch as well. But yeah, seems fine so far. We really need to go hard on the Werewolves, though, I think. Hey, I will take a Nahiri. I will most certainly take a Nahiri. And we're going to look for a Stone Quarry to help us splash. Also in the pack is an Inner Struggle, which would be nice to get back around, a Convicted Killer, Rabid Bite as well. It's a really good pack compared to what we've seen, but yeah, I've got to take a Nahiri. She's like 20 tickets right now. Let me do a quick check. Nahiri is going to sell for 14.5 tickets. Not bad, not bad. We will take her. So I would like to see a Wildfield Scarecrow as well. Maybe a Fork in the Road. Just ways to get my planes for Nahiri. Alright, we get past a Pack Guardian, which is totally fine by me. Hinterland Logger as well, Thornhide Wolves. No red outside of a Vessel, with only the rare missing. Which means that this is just a dead red pack. But yeah, Pack Guardian, yeah, I will totally take it. I'd love to open a Silver Fur Partisan, Pack 3. That would be fantastic. Bound by Moonsilver. Wow, that seems... So we're on Pack 2, or Pick 3? So neither person on my left are white. Crazy. But we've got a Fiery Temper and a Rabid Bite. I like both of them, but I think I'll take the Fiery Temper. I think Temper is just ever so slightly better than the Bite. So, Temper, in you go. Stensia Masquerade, I think, is better than the Gibbering Fiend. Howlpack Wolf, there is a Fork in the Road, but we should be able to get one of those at some point. Yeah, I think I'll just take the Stensia Masquerade. Giving my creatures first strike is something I enjoy. And the upside of vampires, although who knows if I'll actually have any. It's really all about that first strike thing. So, Stensia Masquerade, in you go. Inner Struggle, yay, we don't have to feel bad about, well, we're not going to feel bad about taking Nahiri over that Inner Struggle, but we will take this Inner Struggle. It's better than Aim High, it's better than Skeleton Key, certainly much better than Structural Distortion, so Inner Struggle. Autumnal Gloom, Howlpack Wolf, Loam Dryad, Magmatic Chasm. Wolf seems fine, I think. We're definitely hoping to get a Howlpack Resurgence at some point. Who knows if we will, but yeah, I'll take a Howlpack Wolf here. Vessel might actually end up staying in our deck if we really try to hit our planes for Nahiri. Alright, we get a Mad Prophet, a Gadstaff Arsonists, Pyrehound, Might Beyond Reason. I like Mad Prophet. I like Mad Prophet quite a bit. Even if you're not heavy in the Madness deck, he's still really good. And I've seen a lot of people just kind of not quite get that. A lot of people have said, well, why are you playing this? You don't have that many Madness cards. It's just a really good looter, or rummager, I suppose. It was playable in Avacyn Restored, and there was no Madness cards there. Yeah, Mad Prophet is just really good. I think it's better than the Arsonists. We do want to pick up some werewolves to transform for our cult, but Mad Prophet is just a bit better, I think. Blood Mad. That goes with her Mad Prophet and with Stensia Masquerade and such. Probably better than Reduced to Ashes. Reduced to Ashes is so slow. 5 mana, sorcery speed. Ugh. It kills stuff, but it's really slow. We're going to take the Blood Mad here. Hey, Convicted Killer came back, as did Reduce, but we need creatures. We're a little bit light at 10 at the moment, so we will take that killer. Plus, it's a werewolf. Thornhide Wolves, that will be playable if we do get a Silver Fur Partisan or a Howlpack Resurgence, but it's also the only card that we're ever going to even think about playing in this pack, so Thornhide. Sideboard Root Out, I guess. Hey, Fork in the Road came back. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So I think Rush can get the cut. We're not going to play Rush. We're probably not going to play Wicker Witch. We're probably not going to play the Builder. Yeah, we've got an entire pack left. We'll have something better than the Builder for sure. Shambleback, sure. So my curve kind of is not going quite the right way. But oh well. Ooh, sideboard Magmatic Chasm in case we come up against a real grindy matchup. That's a nice second last pick. Or was that last pick? I think that might have been last pick. Oh no, there is a basic land. Island, go away. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, I want Howlpack Resurgence. I want a Silver Fur Partisan. A Game Trail is fine. But there is a Ravenous Bloodseeker. which is really good, and a Rabid Bite, and a Kindred. Those are all good things, but I think Bloodseeker is the best, especially with the Temper and the Masquerade and the Blood Mad and the Masquerade's other claws other than the Madness claws. Plus, it's just a beefy creature. Game Trail, it could potentially come back around. I wouldn't expect it to, but it could. Same thing with the Kindred. What's the flip card here? Oh, Uninvited Geist. Yeah, Bloodseeker. In you go. Gloom Widow, Ember Eye Wolf, Pyrehound, Equestrian Skill, Gatstaff, Arsonists. We don't have clue synergies. It's still just a good creature, though. Gloom Widow is nice and aggressive. Gatstaff is a werewolf. I feel like we should be able to get a Gatstaff, though. Whereas we may never see Gloom Widow again. And Gloom Widow is just a nice, aggressive 3/3 for 3. Pyrehound, not quite what we want to do. Ember Eye Wolf, not quite what we want to do since we're not seeing a Howlpack Resurgence. Yeah, let's take Gloom Widow. Alright, what do we get past? We get another Intrepid Provisioner, a Clip Wings, and absolutely no red. Craziness. Yeah. I guess Provisioner's our only choice, so we'll take it. Continuing my giant amount of 4-drops. Well, we get a Diregraph Colossus as a rare. That's not going to help us. Dire Swine, Senseless Rage, Pyrehound. Honestly, Senseless Rage could potentially fit in this deck with the Prophet, with the Lightning Axe and such. It's not a card I like playing, but it's something we could play. I think over the Dire Swine. We need to lower our curve slightly, so... Yeah, Senseless Rage. Maybe now is your time. Geist Blast. I like a Geist Blast. We've got a Chasm in the sideboard. Sanguinary Mage. Yeah, not really what I want. What would I cut, though? Could cut the Aim High for a Geist Blast. Is that what I want? Oh, I've got Fork in the Road, so I may just not need the Vessel, actually. Let's cut the Vessel. Put in the Geist Blast. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Ho-ho! Oh, I should have had faith. So what do we have? We've got Thornhide. We've got Cult Wolves if they happen, which probably won't. So we've got Thornhide, Pack Guardian and his friend, Solitary Hunter, Convicted Killer, Howlpack Wolf, Quilled Wolf. We have 6 wolves. Well, there's nothing else in the pack we're going to take. We're not going to take another Thornhide Wolves, so... Let's take the Howlpack. But I don't know if it'll make the cut. We'll have to see. There's nothing here that I really want. So let's take the Tormenting Voice, but I don't think we'll play it. Foil Geist Blast, Moldgraph Scavenger. Maybe I'm not the Beatdown and I need a Moldgraph. I'm not going to play a second Geist Blast. Yeah, let's take the Moldgraph for the sideboard. Dual Shot for the sideboard or Warped Landscape for the plains. Blah. Yeah, let's take the Warped Landscape. Oh, Howlpack Resurgence. I don't think you're going to make it. Might Beyond Reason, Pyrehound. Let's take the Might. Nothing. Let's get rid of the Pale Rider. Alright, so we've got Quilled Wolf, Thornhide Wolves. These guys, if they make a wolf, which there's only 2 chances, so probably not. Hunter, Pack Guardian, Convicted Killer, Howlpack Wolf. That's it. So we have 6 wolves. Highland Lake. I could splash for the Geist Blast to copy my Lightning Axe. Probably not, but we'll take it. Vessel, Blessing, and a land. Intrepid Provisioners. How many? What do they hit? They hit Killer, Hunter, Cult, the other Provisioner, Prophet. Marg. Everything's messed up again. All right, they hit the Cult. They hit themselves. Well, they don't hit themselves. They hit the other one. They hit the Hunter. They hit the Prophet. They hit the Killer. They hit... That's it. So the Provisioners also only hit 6 creatures. So I could arguably cut... No, if I cut a Provisioner, I'm going down to 12 creatures. That's really low. That's really, really, really low. I think we maybe just can't play the Howl Pack. I think that's just something we maybe cannot do. So, yeah, Howl Pack, unfortunately, you get the cut. I feel like somebody else must be red-green werewolves. And I'm not sure why, because they absolutely should have taken that Howl Pack Resurgence. Even if they had one. Even if they had 3, they should have taken the 4th one. But all the other red-green werewolves just seem to disappear somewhere. Yeah, so we've got 23 here. Nascency, no-go. Rush, no-go. Chasm for the sideboard. Tormenting Voice, no. Scavenger for the sideboard. Howl Pack, no. Root Out for the sideboard. Stoic Builder. Don't really think Stoic Builder has a place. Yeah, I think this is just going to be the deck. We are going to play the Warped Landscape, and we're going to play, like, 2 planes. Because 2 planes is actually 3 planes, 4 planes for Nahiri. And the rest will be red and green, and we'll see how it goes. I really would have liked to have had some Rabid Bites, but we do have a Temper, we do have a Geist Blast, we do have an Inner Struggle, we do have a Lightning Axe. Could have been worse. What does this say? This says 1 planes, 8/7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully just 1, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 7, 1. So nothing mills me, right? Nothing mills me. Because I got rid of the Vessel. So I could just go with 1 planes. And then I have Warped Landscape plus Fork in the Road. And I don't need Nahiri on turn 4. She'll be good whenever she comes down. Yeah, so I think we'll go 8, 7, 1. Add that to the deck, submit the deck, and that's what we're going to play. Who knows? I've frequently felt really bad about my decks and ended up winning with them. So who knows? I think this deck's fine. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's fine. So we'll see how we do. We'll see if we keep my 2-1/3-0 record alive. But I'll see you guys for round 1.